Again, another very solid reading. I'm like, why is this reading so off? I just looked at it because I'm looking at the wrong day. Happens. So we sort of, or I guess we did finish lower, so that was off. That's four out of all the trading days, I think. Only four of them were wrong as far as where we opened. So this new system, I mean, it needs some tweaking, but it seems to be going. I seem to be going in the right direction as far as cracking the code on the opens in relation to the prior day's close. This is just one of four out of all the January trading days that were wrong. I believe it was. How many trading days is that? Oh, that's March. Sorry. So out of 23 trading days in the month of January, this new system was correct. Out of 23, it was correct 19 times, and four times it was wrong. So this is definitely in the right direction. In any case, there's a cash out opportunity. It looks like or there was a cash out opportunity right around there. Hopefully, people opened up their shorts at the end of the day yesterday. Hopefully, people opened up shorts here at the beginning of the day. And this is why I advised to open up a partial short, because it did look to me like maybe we were going to open higher. I was wrong about that, but either way, I knew we were going to go to the downside after the open. So that's why it was to open up a partial short and add to it if there's another opportunity. So in any case, I hope people did either short here or short here. Hey Hamza, hey, it was Luck, hey AV. Does SPY head lower the rest of the day? Um, Probably not. I think we probably stay around the highs, the lows here that we already formed. And the reason why I say that is because even though there's a death card at the close, we had the cash out opportunity on the trade here before the last hour. And that would, the reasoning would be that we have a bit of a move to the upside that precedes a decline. So a bit of a move to the upside that that then precedes a decline that takes us back to the low we established, or maybe it takes us lower, but for whatever reason the exit was here before that time frame at like between 2 and 3 o'clock. or I'd say 304 really. I forgot to put in those notes, so I'm doing it now. I guess that doesn't work. And then what the heck? Why don't I have a February 29th? It's a leap year. There should be a February 20. There is a February 29th. Did I forget to do the... What in the heck? Why didn't it open with the rest of them? Oops. Sorry, guys. Wrong screen. Okay, so in the case that we've actually gone lower already, I would say there's a very good chance we do go lower, and that I was wrong about what I said earlier. I said there was a possibility we go lower, but it would be after to the upside, which did take place. But based on the fact we just dipped lower there, I would say we're going to go into more of a low here in the death card, and then interesting. Yeah, yeah. Um, so my sense is that we open probably around the same price level that we closed, but we're going lower tomorrow as well. Matter of fact, there's a little bit of a movement to the upside. This might actually be. I'm kind of picking up. I might be wrong about sideways. This might be to the upside. That bull there is really making me think, and the fact that the chariot card appears at the end of the day here, Princess of Discs there as well. It's like the decline continues into the morning almost, but like there's like a move to the upside. So closing out end of day might be a little safer than waiting till tomorrow. Although there will be a better opportunity to close tomorrow at some point later in the day. Hey Ali Wakar, welcome. Is it good to enter Theta? I'll come back to you in just a minute. I got to get the questions with the stars next to their name first. AVAX February. What is all this open for? Yeah, so that we came out of that peak and we're attempting to establish support. This is an important support level here. On a multi-year scale. So we're going to mark that off as the Emperor price level because it's appearing as that on the reading. Oop. What the heck? Why isn't it letting me type there? Oh. Oops. All right, so that's going to come in handy probably at some point. But this is usually the Emperor price level is a price level that you can rely on for support. And so the question is trend direction in early February. It looks like it's pretty mixed. There's price swings in early February. There's some pretty significant price swings in early February, and there's also a resistance level highlighted at the February high. That will be it's a resistance level that we failed to break through many times before. You could say that right there, roughly, like in this price level, probably. Oh, appreciate it. It was luck for the 5% and for the credit when deserved. Much appreciation. I take snapshots of those too because they come in. They're very valuable. Comments like that. Will the coming week be overall more bullish or bearish for GS and CNI? And then I'll come back to your question, Ali Wakar. I hope I'm saying your name correctly. I apologize if I'm not. GS. Overall trend direction for this coming week for GS is a significant move higher on a multi-day scale. It's the adjustment card, so it might be out of like oversold territory or something like that. So like the RSI might be like down in this price level, like or around this measurement down in the 30s or below, somewhere lower most likely. And CNI. Are we talking about Canadian National Railway or are we talking about... Is it a crypto? It's probably this. Overall trend direction for the coming week. Notable decline marking an opportunity to close a short or open a long. All right, is it good to enter theta now? Let me take a look at theta. Solid reading. This is so accurate. Yeah, so there's a really big move to the upside here to a high that take place in 2024 or 2025. Let's take a look at the 2024 reading. Fortune card. There we go. Fortune card in July, which is the high correlation card on the multi-year, and there's a high correlator or correlation between the fortune card and the 2024 reading. 2024 reading or the 2024 card. Let's see if that shows up here. Oh, right there as the theme card. Nailed it. Yeah, so I would say very like I would probably open up a partial long here, and then if we go slightly lower in early February, I would add to that long. But there's a really big move here in early February, pushing the upper end of a range higher. So we're talking about probably pushing the upper end of this range higher. Yeah. Hey B, I'm doing well. How are you? PLTR stock direction for the next week. So overall, it's looking like a bullish week. On Monday, we have a rally that offers opportunity to open up a short position or close a long position. And then there's just a lot of price change on Tuesday, an important resistance level highlighted, but a lot of price change. And then probably to the down, we move to the downside there. And then on Wednesday, we establish support, and there's another big move to the upside. And very likely we go back to that resistance either at the end of the day on the 9th, or maybe, excuse me, end of the day on Wednesday, or possibly on Thursday. We're bumping along that resistance, like poking through it 3 times, followed by a drop, and then sideways rotation. But overall to the upside, so there's probably a really big move on Wednesday to the upside, and probably overall bullish on Friday as well. Even though it's sideways rotation, it's probably overall bullish. When will live forever in heaven? When will XRP be over 1.2? Let's use this one. Why does it do that? Sorry, guys. That's theta. Come on, XRP. There you are. I wish you could, like, favorite it or something to move it to the top. So I didn't have to keep doing this, scrolling down every time. It's so annoying. Um, I have in my notes somewhere that XRP might reach $10 in 2024. As far as $1.20, that doesn't seem right. I'm getting unclear kind of as far as $1.20. Let me ask. I'm gonna ask another question here. Maybe I can get some clarity. It's unclear, but it's probably going to be towards the end of the year. Like maybe the beginning of the very first week of 2025 or something along those lines. By the end of 2025, XRP's at $10 or higher. That's my notes on it. I believe the XRP 1 year hasn't come out yet, and if it hasn't, it'll be coming out very, very soon. Oh, it did. Tesla, sorry, AV, can I go over Tesla rest of the week? Okay, so yeah, here, guys, is probably a good place to close out, like take profits here on positions if you want to do a day trade. Otherwise, you can hang tight tomorrow rather than closing out. You could either close out probably at the end of the day. I would say if you don't take a day trade now, I would say probably close out at the end of the day. All right, so Tesla. What the heck? All right. So we likely open lower tomorrow and then have a big move to the upside, and then open lower again on the second with another bullish move. It's very likely that that's the low, that marks the low right there for the month of February, and it's likely going to be right around. Is it around the same price level as the low of January as I thought it would be? Let's see. Come on, Siri, can you just shut it? Always interrupting me, my God. Yeah, it looks like the February low and the January low are roughly the same price level. And we should see that there tomorrow, maybe once or twice. Sorry, in the next 2 days, maybe once or twice. Hey, James, JJ. Will Bitcoin have a lower price in January or in February than in January? I'll get into that in just a sec. I gotta take care of the starred question below you real quick. And can I review NVIDIA for Thursday, Friday, and Monday? Super overbought right now, my gosh. Is that right? What is this? This doesn't seem right. Like, what is going on here? The stock hasn't even made it there yet. That's so weird. I'm going to close out of that. Make sure I'm looking at the right one. I'm not looking at the right one. That's why. I'm like, what the hell is that? Oops. So it's probably the same price level that we're going to bump up against tomorrow. Um, it's the same. You see how it's the same card. We have the interference card here on the 1st. We have the interference card here on the 30th. The 30th is this resistance, multiple failed attempts to break through resistance. And we'll probably see something similar here, at least early in the day tomorrow. And there actually looks like there's a pretty notable decline off of the peak at resistance early in the day tomorrow. Pretty notable decline. It'll be very likely off of this resistance 628.99 ish. And then we come back to that resistance again at the beginning of the day on the second, and decline again through multiple support levels into a low early in the day on the 5th, a low, like a lowest low on a 1 month chart scale, at least thus far. I think we probably revisit the low several times. Hey, Robert. I'm going to cap it off here, guys. Robert, if you have a question, since you just hopped on a sec ago. If not, I'm going to roll. As always. Oh, well, let me just recap the S&P for you guys, since we're now close. So right here at the close would have been a good place to take profits. And what we're seeing now is this chariot card coming into play, and some price swinging that'll go on here. But then the chariot card energy again is in the morning. And that's why I was saying a good idea to take profits there. I actually am now seeing, so this move out of the pre-market rallying, it'll take us into the open, and we'll be probably at a high for the day there at the open. There should be a sharp drop, like a little bit after the open. There should be a sharp drop there. Interesting. Or around the open, I should say. From a high. And that would probably be, in that first half hour, that would probably give you another opportunity to close out of a short if you wanted. Or you could wait, and you could risk it and hold it longer to the end of the day, which probably would be more profitable. Oh, sorry, James JJ, I forgot about that. Let me take care of Bitcoin for you. My apologies. Thanks for reminding me. I like to cover Bitcoin every time. We have some crypto, some people who trade crypto off this information that are in like Asia. So rarely do they get on these things, or they have to stay up late. So I try always to, I figure that if they were on, they would be asking me about Bitcoin. So I try to remember to do it. It's really like a very similar pattern, it seems. So that cross reading congruency ended up being the ninth, and then the science card ended up being pretty solid for highs. So it's a little bit off on the highs. At the highest high, it was a highest high thus far on the second. Also a lowest low thus far. That's that cross reading congruency. And then we had a couple more places where I saw possibly a highest high on the fourth and on the fifth, sixth. And it looks like that was a little bit early. Ended up being just a little bit after that on the ninth, 10th. And then we get into lowest lows. That's pretty accurate. We go into lower lows on the 16th. Ends up being the 18th. And then lower lows are actually our lowest low for the month. There on the 22nd, 23rd. And depending on how you look at it, it was either the 22nd or the 23rd. So we pretty much nailed that. What's important is that this is also... It's likely that the price levels here that we established as the resistance here in January is what we're going to see again when we get into February. And it actually looks like today we enacted the Sorrow card rather than the Prince of Wands. So we probably have a bit of a rally into a peak or crest there on the first, second. All right, guys, with that said, I'm going to roll. Oh, and let me just remind everybody while you're still on, guys, the coupon code, it's a one-off. There's right now. There's an opportunity. It expires on Friday, and it's first come first serve. As in, only one person can utilize this coupon code. So whoever uses it first is the one that gets to use it. It gets you $500 off of the 1 month consecutive daily stock readings. Where did I put that? Oh, I know. I'm gonna put it in the chat right here for everybody. If you missed that, there's another one, $500 off 1 month of consecutive dailies for crypto. That link is only through the newsletter. It's already gone out, but check the newsletter if you're on the newsletter, because that's a one-off as well. Only one person can take advantage of it. So in other words, these two offers, only two people total will be able to take advantage of one of those offers. And they both expire on Friday, but much appreciation anybody that goes ahead and does that, because we're definitely trying to raise some funds here as we just grew our team a little bit. With that said, the coupon code, if you don't read the text, is 500 off stock 123. And you utilize that on our website, Tarot for Traders. Our service is SO Meta Posts. 1 month of consecutive daily stocks. Click here to order. Currently $1,500. You're getting a 30% discount. As far as the crypto one, it's a little bit more expensive. It's a lot more work. You're getting, what would that be? Like 20% off on the crypto one, 500. But with that said, guys, thank you all so much for watching. As always, make sure to follow that rule of karma. I mean, yeah, you guys, if you wanted to get some people together and raise the funds to purchase one of those, that's not a bad idea, AV. I left out, so the earliest that these dailies will be for is April. We've already completed March readings. We're now working on April. So just so everybody's aware, it'll be a little ways out when it actually comes to fruition, but it'll be just like the S&P 500 that we do every single day. You'll have a whole month of that for whatever ticker or crypto you choose. So the crypto coupon code is in the newsletter, already sent out yesterday, and the coupon code for... Oh, did you guys not get... I don't see it in the... What the heck? I hope you guys saw it. Yeah, it's there. So 500 off stock 123. That's the coupon code. Again, whoever uses it first is the only person that gets to use it, and both codes expire on Friday. Best of luck to you if you're interested in that, and I will see you guys tomorrow morning. I'm going to be on. Blessings.